Hey guys, it's Francine Simone, and I'm here today to talk about the monolith. So something that always comes up to me, or in the back of my mind after I make a video and lots of people talk about things like that, is the monolith. Especially videos that deal with a lot with diversity, I notice, because my opinions are I think they're fairly fucking neutral. My opinions are usually like, we should respect each other. I feel like that's a neutral opinion, but you know, whatever. And I often find that like the idea of the monolith comes up. It comes up with a lot of different things about how we view things, or how we hold a specific person with a viewpoint as the viewpoint to take. And I think that is such a dangerous thing. I keep telling y'all, don't be using me as a mouthpiece. And I don't think we should use anybody as a mouthpiece. Like, everybody has a platform. You might not have a lot of people around your platform, but you never will if you ain't got your own voice. Like, if you're never using it and never saying and never like getting your ideas and thoughts out there, of course you will never build a platform for yourself. Like, your platform will stay on ground floor. Or, you know, if you constantly abandoning your platform to go and listen to somebody else's, and then you going around repeating what that person is saying, all you're doing is building somebody else's platform and ideas and thoughts. And I think that can be kind of dangerous. I think it's perfectly fine to listen and to have conversations and dialogues with other people. Like, I love going to other people's channels and like looking at their stuff, and sometimes I try to comment, sometimes I'm lazy and the videos just be on like next, and I'm like, well, I'm not going back. But I think it's important to have dialogue and to like talk with someone else, and to be aware of what other people think and how they're communicating with the world and stuff like that. But there's a difference between that and using someone else's ideas and thoughts as a mouthpiece. And I think that monolith thing, it ain't cute. It ain't cute. So one point that I want to make about the monolith is no one can speak for everyone, right? Like, no matter, you know, this is the funny thing about diversity. And this is one of the things that I started out saying about diversity, is by being a person, you are diverse. Like, by being an individual, you are diverse. I mean, you can mute yourself to be as normal as possible, or to fit what I guess what I should say is to fit a norm, or fit something that looks normal. You can mute yourself all day long to do that and mold yourself into something that is originally not who you are or what you are, or you just make yourself up to look like that and be dead inside. You can do that. But as like it goes, being an individual person is being diverse, because we all have different perspectives and viewpoints. Now, the interesting thing is that society and cultures try to break that down. That's the mold that I'm talking about. You know, culture tries to break down our individualness to, you know, for safety of groups and numbers, the safety of one, you know, the group of people. And that's great and beneficial, because it gives us tradition, it gives us oneness, it gives us feeling of being a part of something. But at the same time, that takes away from our own viewpoint of things. And that used to be okay, I think, when people had very legit borders. Like, nobody went across the mountain to go talk to the other folk over there. That's just too far. The mountain's dangerous. The puma's gonna kill us. And, you know, that river, no, we stand over here on our side. That's fine then. But now bitches got Twitter, and people be tweeting from all the way across, you know, 3 mountains to tell us about themselves and their ideas. And then we be feeling like, oh no, that's too different from me. I don't like that. And that's when having the hive mind of your culture, wherever that is, and a lot of us have multiple cultures depending on what region we're from, what country we're from, what ethnic group we're from, all those types of things. But that's when that hive mind comes into play and gets kind of dangerous. And when we start wishing and wanting for a monolith to represent us, because we need something like that to protect us from what's different. And guys, I honestly, like, this day and age, that's just dangerous. You can't be having no monolith these days, because everybody's different. Everybody has a different point of view. Everybody with a smartphone can have a voice and a platform. I mean, for hell, like, I just be sitting at home with thoughts, and I like turn on the camera and I'm like, let me tell them what I want to talk about today. And like, I don't even leave my house, right? Like, you know, so you don't need to be like the president of a country to have a platform. You don't need to be a high celebrity to have a platform. You just have, I don't know, a way to communicate with other people and talk to other people about the stuff that interests you, and hopefully it interests them too. And I think the idea of a monolith, or how people who look alike, or people who are from the same place, or all of those different things, how they should all think the same, is just a terrible fucking idea. Especially in a day and age where we want diversity. We should also want diversity of opinions, thoughts, and ideas, because that's the only way that we can grow. Like, the whole point, I think, of this next wave, this next generation of thought is different is okay, and different is what I actually want to be a part of, because I'm tired of being part of a hive mind that is the same. Things that try to indoctrinate me into believing that my life should look, act, and think in a very specific way. And I think it's more so adults who push this monolith, because even if they don't know that that's what they're kind of rooting for, is this like mold, they're still trying to mold people based off of what they want, because that's, you know, the model that they know. That's the model that our us early millennials still did grow up with, because we had parents who were probably baby boomers, and some of them maybe Generation Xers, I don't know. But like, a lot of us had parents who were part of the monolith tribe, you know? Especially in America, where everybody was like, leave it to Beaver back in the day. I mean, like, everybody has their version in their culture and ethnicity of that, who pushes the monolith, the traditions, and all of that kind of stuff. Like, traditions are great, and I think they're culture is beautiful, so I'm not by any means saying like we should all dump culture. I just think that we have to be aware of culture and be able to appreciate culture without shoving the idea that we have to all be the same down other people's throats, or that culture can only survive if we all like agree on it. Because, you know, we can't all have one culture and celebrate other cultures at the same time. That just don't make sense. And so, obviously, this is really geared towards my American audience. I know, and I'm very well aware of the fact that there are lots of international folks here. Hey! But I don't pretend to know what life is like in other countries. So if you guys want to talk to me a little bit about what it's like, and like if there's that monolith feel or a push against the monolith, or if there's cultural shifts going on in your own countries, let me know that down below. But guys, I really want to ask you guys the question of, what do you think about monoliths? Or if anyone's ever challenged you because you strayed from a monolith of thought based on your skin color, your religious background, your ethnicity, your country, nationality, your sexuality, any of those things. If you are part of any kind of group, has anyone ever given you pushback for being different? So that's what I want to know. Let me know that down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I post videos Tuesdays at 2, Saturdays at 10. I will see you then. T2I, guys. So talk for now. Bye.